Have you ever played Dooms by brickbattle? You've ever found it by just scrolling through the popular section of the games page for about 5 minutes, or you found it in the background of your favorite commentary channel's videos from like a year ago. Either way, you found this game and you are constantly losing. Don't worry, I was in the same boat too. I don't like to see videos of my failings, so I've collected 4 tips which, when I used them, made me lose almost no games for a pretty long period of time. Chances are, if you're in a game where the bridge in the middle is being eviscerated, then you have no way to attack the other tower except rocket launchers, and that can take eons to do, especially when the last wall that's keeping them standing is hidden behind the floor of a level above. However, you do have a way to get over that with no bridge. I call it bomb jumping, or the bomb arm. Basically, you put down a bomb, jump, and get sent flying. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. This game has pretty realistic physics, so just use your common sense to get to where you need to be. If you need to get up somewhere high, then stay close to the bomb and jump. Try and make the explosion happen right at the highest point of your jump animation to minimize distance and maximize height. If you need to get somewhere a long distance, try and move a bit further away from the bomb and time the explosion for the midpoint of your jump to maximize distance while still having control. If you don't have control, chances are you're gonna get flung so far you'll be sent straight back to the wheel. You can use a sword animation to increase your airtime in case you almost miss the edge. If you do this though, you will have a new enemy. People who can actually aim with a rocket launcher. Seriously. I had no idea how overpowered the rocket launcher could be until I met Cool Guy 2008 with his bullet bill straight up sniping me out the sky like Simo Heha. What the actual frick? You actually make my life a nightmare. As a proud owner of the Warrior Badge and 8 years of experience stabbing kids, I can proudly say, do not use the sword in this game. Seriously, you will die. The amount of times I've tried to go after somebody with my sword and gotten riposted by that rocket launcher is honestly so annoying. So my tips to help you guys is to avoid close combat whenever possible. Obviously sometimes it is inescapable and close combat is your only choice of surviving, but this also fits my next tip, which I'm going to go straight into now. This game isn't about getting kills, okay? It's less team deathmatch or more domination. Teamwork is key and having good communication with your teammates can really help. However, the most important part of this analogy is it isn't a massive brawl. It actually involves tactics and is an objective game. That means that it isn't about the kills, it's about eliminating the other team by getting rid of their talus. And the best way to do this is to put all your focus into destroying their base and winning the game for your team. This isn't to say you shouldn't get any kills. Chances are most of your attempts are going to meet resistance at some point, and it's up to you to neutralize a threat with your skills. However, most of the time, getting in depends on the competence of the people you're playing against. Trying to solo invade an enemy team who knows what they're doing is the equivalent of trying to direct an attack on an opponent while they have Drowning Mirror Force active. In scenarios like this is where teamwork is the most important. In the previous tip, I mentioned about having to destroy the enemy's towers. This may seem a bit daunting at first, however it can be done in less than a minute. As soon as you cross the bridge onto the enemy's tower, always drop a bomb. This is because the tower and the bridge are connected by these teeth. These freaking teeth. For the longest time, these teeth were the bane of my existence, because I thought that tower was glitched because it just wasn't collapsing. However, it was actually still connected to the bridge because of these teeth, so just make sure those are destroyed. Next, get to the bottom of the tower and destroy all the walls. This may seem obvious, however, I just see people walk around the inside of the tower and put bombs everywhere. This won't work in eliminating the enemy team, they can just respawn. What you need to do is eliminate all the spawn points of the tower, and you can do this by just going to the bottom and destroying the entire walls, as the entire building will just collapse, taking all the spawn points into the abyss. Just make sure you get rid of this last spawn point, or you're gonna be in for a bad time after they all respawn. Well, I guess that's it. I hope you learned something new in this video and have found some more success. This game is very fun to play, but I get bored really quickly without any real contest. So hopefully you can give this game more life by making it much more competitive. I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and have a happy new year.